Gavs, hey man, how's it going? Hope you had a good weekend, man. How you doing? Lizard. Can you believe it's Sunday already? Holy crap, where'd the week go? I am stunned. I feel like I lost the whole weekend. What's new with you, man? Started watching Invincible. I have 4 months to watch the whole show before my grandma stops paying the Prime Video plan. I think you can watch all of Invincible in that time frame. Now the real challenge would be if you could watch all of One Piece in that time frame. One Piece is like 1,600 episodes. It's crazy. Since they plop out an episode, a lot sucks. Oh, that's true. That's fair. That's fair, dude. I keep thinking like One Piece is like already, or not One Piece. I keep thinking that like, um, Invincible's done, but that's fair. I actually haven't seen Invincible yet. Um, it's on my list to watch, like a lot of other things. I just mean to get around to it, but it's been forever since I've had time to just sit and watch TV. I know it's hard to believe, but like when I'm at the computer, I'm only doing like this. I primarily just like sit in front of the PlayStation and just like turn my brain to mush. We're listening to some mall goth girl music right now, by the way. It's just a whole ass playlist that I put together. This time. This is the Deftones. But how was school, man? I heard you were excited to get ready for the weekend. I remember that. You were just every Friday you're like, hell yeah, it's brush time. And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Must be slow going at school. And honestly, I don't blame you. I remember being in high school too. Fridays always were like, please let it just be the weekend already. Holy fuck. Although, a fun little fact about me is when I was in high school, I was trying to start my own business. Which, when you're in high school, you always try to do some shit like that, right? Oh, I gotta open my monster. One sec here. I'm drinking a white monster tonight. Get away. Oh, this cover is so badass. Ad ends in 10 seconds. Then we'll jump over to the desk screen. Okay. Well, isn't this a familiar scene? Look at this. We're back to The Exorcist today. What a time. And the last time we started painting her, so we're going to keep working on her today. Uh, but we got a lot started. I feel like we got a lot of the colors put on her already, just to get her right to where we started to. And we'll still have to get a lot of details into this, but the plan today is to continue working through this process. So we're going to move as much color onto this as we can, given the size of it. Um, I got to get the booklet so I can see what this is supposed to look like. One sec. Oh yeah, so we got a bunch of stuff we can do here. Um, we're basically doing it verbatim for box art. I think we're gonna get pretty close to that, and that's kind of the goal. So there's a lot we can do here. Like down here, I think that's like lead belcher, and then they're mixing it with like Reichman flesh shade. There's some really clean gold on here. We're gonna make this dirty after the fact, but first we're gonna do it as clean as we can. How we tackle this is gonna be interesting because this has already been based in a matte black, uh, but done with an army painter matte black. So we're just gonna paint around the black. I think is the best way, because otherwise we're gonna have to put a lot of Abaddon black on it, which we could do, but it's not gonna look as thin as if we could do it the right way. The right way would be using an airbrush because there's so many small details. We did just repair our airbrush on Friday, which was exciting. So we can do some stuff here, some OSL and whatnot, and we'll certainly try. But kind of the goal, I think, first is to maybe our goal first is to get the Abaddon black on here because it's a much darker black. Now I do have an Abaddon black airbrush color, so maybe that's what we'll do today is work on that because we can build colors on top of that, but we just need the initial color on it. So then maybe that's a good point. Now I don't normally airbrush this. I would normally do it with a regular brush, but I'm feeling kind of lazy today, and I've got Air Abaddon black, and I've never used it, so I think this direction I want. Now, for now, we're going to take a little Sororita friend here and just move her off to the side, and then we'll come back to her. The first thing I want to do is just get this Abaddon black all over the actual thing, all over the Exorcist, and then we'll just kind of move the paint from there. So I'm just going to connect my airbrush, and this is much faster. I mean, I wouldn't suggest everyone go out and buy an airbrush. I certainly wouldn't before, but in terms of my sanity, I'm just going to use it for that point. Okay, I don't have it plugged in. That's interesting. Normally I do. Cool. And we're going to use with this is just a little pipette. So it just holds the water and holds the paint in. But that's the goal today, is to try and get all the Abaddon Black on. I'm gonna shake the shit out of this paint because it's been sitting for a while. Even the airbrush paint will settle. I'm using a 0.3 millimeter nozzle and needle. Although it did come normally with a 0.5. So I have no idea how long this is going to take, but we'll see. It might get slightly better control, but I don't know. We'll find out. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Having trouble getting paint out the end of my nozzle here. Just seems to be jammed shut. So I might need to use my knife just to open it up a little. Oh yeah, it's stuck in there. Maybe I can't use this. Alright, I'm gonna have to swap over to new pipette. I don't wanna be me anymore. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if I can find another pipette, that's the trick. Oh yeah, I've got a couple kicking around. I'll get some spare ones. Okay. And what I'm going to try and do is circulate the water inside the pipette. So I go in one door and then back out the other side. What I'm doing is just running the water against it. Just trying to get that water coming through the pipette. Pretty excited, guys. Near the end of May, I'll be in Toronto, which means I get to check out some new places that have some pretty badass minis and some pretty badass paint and just some new sculpting stuff. I need you to remember near the end of the stream today to take pictures to put in progress of where we leave off with the Sororita Exorcist. Because I keep meaning to, and I keep walking away from it. It's not my intent. It's just like a bad timing. There we go. A little bit more water. Shake it inside the pipette. And then spray it out. We can see our pipette's basically back to normal. It's good enough that we don't have anything sticking inside of it. So that's really all we care about. Okay. Cool. It looks like this is thin enough that we can use it. It's going to be a few thin layers, so we're going to have to see how much of this we actually get on. Oh man. So the hard part about airbrush painting is it goes on so thin. We want to get as many layers as possible on this. Okay. Good lord, that's a lot of black. Holy moly. There we go. Holy frig. And all we're doing is just putting black all across this. So this is still going to take like a hot minute. There. Oh my gosh. And all we're doing is just putting the Abaddon black on. There we go. That's probably enough Abaddon black to kill most things. So I'm just going to run some water through this and try and clean out my airbrush. So I'm going to grab a old brush here and with the water and just move it around and try and break up all that paint that might have dried. And then I'll do a little bit more water just to dilute it down further. And all we're doing is just diluting the paint first. just because it's already relatively thin, and we're just trying to get what we can the easy way. So we got quite a bit of that out, but now we're going to take some airbrush cleaner, shake that up as well, and we're going to throw some of that in, much as we can get in at least, and then just start cleaning our mill section and the needle. And this needle's kind of stiff, which is interesting. It doesn't flow really well, so I think there's something it's catching on. So we'll figure that out as well. So I'm going to run some air through. And then run a little bit more airbrush cleaner through it. Run my needle back and forth a couple times. And then now what I'll do is I'll turn off my airbrush and remove the air the easy way. Rapidly decompress the tank. And then what I'll do is I'll take the actual whole unit apart. And I can take a little airbrush cleaner. Tab! Welcome to the stream, Tab. How you doing today, man? Happy Sunday. Absolute cinema of fart noises playing through the fucking... God. Ooh, that nozzle is definitely covered. There we go. So I'm going to start taking this apart. Oh, Tab, the commissar picked me up some handcuffs for when I'm arrested. Oh, God. Nice. Wait till you see them. So now whenever I'm under arrest, uh, for the 5 minutes, I'll have to wear that during stream. Uh-oh, I can't get the needle out. True to the voters? Exactly. You get it now. She was 100% on point with that. Okay, why isn't my needle coming out? Why is my needle not coming out? What the fuck? There it is. There we go. So how you doing today, man? How was your weekend? Get anything interesting done? There we go. Just cleaning out all the extra black that's in here. Oh man, that end here has just got a ton of like black on it. Coached a couple kids soccer games, nice. Watched some hold on. Watched some hockey, nice. Picked up Lucius for when I moved to the Empress Children, very nice. I saw that it was oh god, who was playing? It was the Leafs versus Colorado. I think that's what it was, right? If I remember correctly. Colorado versus LA Kings. Ah, up 3-0 in the series. Nice. And up 2-1 in game 4 now. Jesus. Yeah, so they're on a good path for the playoffs then. Jesus. We're Leafs fans in the house. Well, the commissar is. I don't watch a lot of the sports ball. I'm more into like Formula One and open wheel racing, right? But I'll let her know because I think she missed it. We were over at the mother-in-law's place this weekend calling bingo. That was fun. We had 33 people show up for that, which is absolutely crazy for a Legion bingo. And some people won some meat prizes, which was good. But I think the real funny thing is that we're starting to get like groups of people that are showing up just to win meat, and I don't blame them because I mean meat's crazy expensive right now. And the mother-in-law has like the commissar's mother has a great time like trying to find prices on stuff. She's almost like a savant when it comes to like price shopping. It's crazy. Oh man, Jesus! Trying to get all the Abaddon Black of this. I mean, I used the Air Abaddon Black by Citadel, or sorry, by Warhammer. And it's everywhere. Like if I'm being real, it's everywhere. Don't much care for. Oh Jesus Christ! Holy fuck, noob! How's it going? Steer the piss right up out of me. Oh my god. Woo! How's it going today, man? Hey, bud. Hey, how are you? Oh Jesus, you caught me while I was slacking. I was just super calm. How you doing? I'm awake now. That's how I'm doing. How's the heart? Oh, it's jumping. Trust me. I'm jack full of white monster and fear for my life now. So that's good. How are you doing, bud? Oh, the commissar came through on the cuffs for me. So I now have handcuffs for when I'm arrested. How does this work now? Well, that's not bad. A lot more free now, so that's good. I had so much like Abaddon Black stuck inside the barrel. It was crazy. It's funny because all I did was put Abaddon Black over top of matte black, and it looks exactly the fucking same. But there's 2 layers of black on there, so that's good. Trying to figure out what to do next for this guy, like what to paint on her. And I think the right direction, because I repainted the whole bottom portion here, is I could dry brush a bunch of silver on here, which might be the right path. Um, I'm tempted to put some Chorus Black over top of the top portions, just so it looks like there's light coming straight down. And I think that might be the right direction to take. But how you doing today, man? Oh, golly. I bet you regret me finding you. I don't regret it 1 minute, dude. The community, like you keep seeing all the time, is just fantastic, and everyone in it's just awesome. Um, and your timing is it's remarkable and impeccable at the same time. Like it's one of those things where I'm so glad that you're part of it because then it's giving me something to look out for, something to keep me awake. Because every now and then, like, I'll just start hyper focusing and just chill out, and then bang, not me, I'm the asshole. Oh Lord, you're silly. I like you. I'm just kidding. Oh, that's great, dude. Yeah, I need someone to keep me on my toes, so trust me, it's greatly appreciated. I'm gonna use a small little dry brush here and just some Corvus Black, and just do the tops of these. Just because the Corvus Black looks almost identical to the Abaddon Black, and it goes on thin. So even though we're just putting it over top, it'll look almost identical till it dries. And then it'll look even more identical, but slightly brighter. Which is all we're really aiming for. Oh, thanks, but I like you too. I appreciate it, bud. Oh man. Oh Jesus. Are you streaming today, man? I keep meaning to catch your streams and like I just get busy, kind of just as soon as stream ends. Like a lot of people don't believe it. They're just like, oh yeah, no, he's busy because he's streaming. But like legit, as soon as stream ends, it's like I immediately start having to take care of other shit around the house. It's just so much fucking work around here. Now this Corvus Black will just fade into the Abaddon Black in a couple minutes here because we're just going to keep the layers relatively thin. And we're going to introduce some black again if we have to. But the goal is just to have a top layer that looks very similar to the base layer. And Corvus Black's pretty much exactly the same. Maybe a little bit more blue, right? Like if I mix the two together, you can see that mid-tone, which is exactly what I'm aiming for. Just adding a little bit of color to pop over top of it. Personal Jesus. Someone to hear your... Not this weekend, waiting for a few things to show up. Oh. Oh yeah, you're still waiting for your cards and for your I forget what it's called now. Just gonna keep that Abaddon Black that I've got on the side here, mixed in with this Corvus Black. Just because I want it subtle. I don't want it too bright, I want it subtle. I know you might think that Corvus Black is super subtle already, but it's actually extremely bright when you put it over top of a regular black. That's the problem with it. So I need to bring it down just a hair. What's going on, man? Chalupa Batman, hey man. Just painting up some Sororitas stuff. Listening to some Molgoth music. How about you? How you doing, man? How was did you work this weekend? I know you worked Friday, and you said the new job is actually pretty badass. Just got off work. Oh shit. Fuck yeah, dude. Are you past all the boring paperwork stuff? Like are you doing like on the just on the site now? Like on site stuff? Yeah, it's just still working nice. Either Friday, not next Monday, not tomorrow. I should have a 500. Oh right, yeah, you remember you saying that new keyboard that's got it's got macros built into it. That's super chill. Okay, I think that's enough Corvus Black on here. What I'm actually going to do is true to form with our Corvus Black. I'm going to make sure my dry brush is nice and dry again. Take all the Abaddon out. Then take a little bit of Corvus Black. Not much, just a tiny little bit. I'm just going to catch the corners. And just actually dry brush with it. Stream Deck built in. Yeah, it's pretty badass. So what is it you get to do there, Chalupa Batman? Because I know you're doing like, or if you feel like talking about it. If you don't feel like talking about it, that's fine. All I'm doing is just taking that Corvus Black and then just dry brushing it on. I fucking love that noise. One of the best things I've ever had to do that streams that noise. Oh, did you guys see the commissar came through with the Jesus Christ. It always scares the shit out of me. Oh fuck. Disastrous. Disastrous. I don't know if you guys saw, but the commissar came through and bought me handcuffs for the stream whenever I'm arrested. Oh really? Yeah. Let me show you. Just gonna clean up my airbrush. What's not my airbrush? Jesus Christ, my dry brush here real quick. We're gonna start doing some sharper highlights on this. There we go. Dry brush it back to normal. So the new handcuffs. I hope they're just for the stream. They are just for stream. She said that these are the most appropriate ones to use on stream, and I said, I don't know. She said, trust me, when you get arrested, it'll be worth it. And you know what? They're kind of comfortable, right? Like, imagine trying to like paint with your hands completely bound. Imagine that, guys. Imagine if you're just trying to paint with like your hands bound, but you can't because you can't go anywhere or do anything. So your hands are together and like you're totally under someone else's control and like there's nothing. Oh, that got terrible fast. Where would I go? What would I do? Oh god. I gotta clean up my desk a little bit here. I gotta move the fang off of it. I've got Chaos Night Lord's blue is pretty cool. I think it's the right color that we need for the next color up. It's pretty much where we want that color to be. If I shake a little bit more, how thin can we get it? That's not bad. The recipe I normally use, if I can find all my colors here, is something like Incubi Darkness is pretty good. I like using Rust Gray. Not Calgar, not the Fang. Fenrisian Gray is usually the one I use as well. Think next stream be Nightbringer discontinued? Ooh. Well, the Nightbringer continued. Okay. I don't know why I read discontinued. I'm fried, guys. It's been quite a week. It's been a hell of a week, actually. Fenrisian Gray. Nice. I've just been busy nonstop, and I just can't stop really ever. We're going to grab some Blue Horror as well. Old formulation Blue Horror as well, is what I mean. That's our white dot highlights. Thunderhawk Blue is pretty good for this space, because I need gray blues. Which one was open? That one's open. Nightbringer. Nightbringer's cool, man. You must be pretty close to, like, done the Nightbringer by now. Dark Reaper, that's the other one we need. So, I would normally start with some Dark Reaper, but we could go Dark Reaper or Night Lord's Blue. If I go Night Lord's Blue, it might be easier to go to the next color up, which from here would be the Fang, I want to say. It's built in two parts. Waste and Torso. Ooh! Incubi Darkness is pretty good, but it's a green-blue. I'm just going to pull all the greens out. Sorry, all the blues out right now. We'll just color match best we can. Colossal Meltdown, hey! How's it going, man? So his ass is in half. How you doing, Colossal? Things are going well here. We're working on our Exorcist today. We've just got it on the side here. We just did some we just did some Corvus Black over top. So we're just doing some highlighting here now. We're trying to color match best we can. So if we do Night Lord, then we'd want to go to the Fang, which means that we'd want to go to probably Rust Gray. I know we want to end with Fenrisian Gray. So just trying to figure out the color divisions here. Because otherwise, it's pretty hard to go from there to there. We'd go from those two colors together. Which when we go from Corvus Black, where are we headed? We have to choose a direction here. I think this one is pretty close. But Incubite Darkness is really the next color, which I believe goes on top of this. Now we do a Scaven Light Dinge as well. That might be the... it's a little too bright. What we're really looking for now is the color that goes up from Corvus Black. And there's quite a few color options here. Because we have two scales we can go on. We can go on the slightly blue-green tinted scale, or stay on the pure blue scale. And this is our core starting color. So whatever we have here is going to be now highlighted. This will keep it dark. And this will bring it a lot brighter. A lot colder looking. I think we have more control in this direction. So I'm gonna head in this direction. Do the pink scale? Can you imagine? Jesus. So I'm gonna grab some Night Lord blue here, and I'm gonna grab my base brush. How you doing today there, Colossal Meltdown? Oh, you said you're good. My apologies. Jesus. Plaid hot pink. If I could use plaid as a color, that'd be amazing. Sorry, I'm a little screwed up right now. So let's start with some Night Lord blue, and we'll just do a chunky highlight. It's just a thick highlight around the edge here. Just keep. Oop, I gotta be careful of these little spires because like they are breaking every time I touch them. Trying to keep my colors real light here. Neon hot pink. Jesus, you guys are mean. Neon hot pink Sororita. 5 gifted subs and I'll highlight it with neon hot pink. Cause I have neon hot pink somewhere actually. It's like a dots. What about purple polka dots? Jesus, can you imagine? That'd be hilarious. Oh my god, yay. How's this look? It looks like this. Try some Night Lord blue here, just along this edge. I'm using a really wet Night Lord blue here. Yes! Jesus. You guys are crazy. I'm not against it. I'm totally down to do it. Let me see if I actually have the pink, so you guys can see what I'm talking about when I say hot pink. I know it's here. I just need a second to find it. You have the paperwork to prove it? Where did I put it? Because it's hot pink. I've got neon orange. Uh, I've got demonic purple, which is really bright purple. Where is that pink? Here's two of the colors already. I know I've got a pink. I know I do. Where it is a different story. But I know. Oh, wait, is that it? Okay. So it's not pink in the conventional sense. It's not. But what it is it's fluorescent magenta by AK. It's like crazy bright. Doesn't count. How pink are we talking here? Do I have any other pinks? I must. Need the neon hot pink. Well, if you want to get me neon hot pink, I have pure red, but that's red. It's an airbrush color too. Fluorescent pink from Proacryl. See, I can't get Proacryl around me. That's the thing. It would actually, I would have to get it online, and shipping can be a real bitch. Trust me. I don't even know how much it would cost. Let me take a peek here. Um, display capture. Here we go. Can order from Canadian stores. Well, which stores? Because I'm in New Brunswick, so it's really hard for me to get really very much. Well, this is Canadian. Shop by color. Maybe it's under reds. From Quebec, LGS Canadian store. Oh Jesus, that is a hot pink. Holy shit. It's an air paint though, so I'd have to airbrush hot pink across it. I'm not against it. I need the pink. Procol has dark hot pink. There you go. I mean, if you guys want to buy this and send it my way, I'll definitely use it. There's no question in my mind. I currently don't own it. I'm not saying no. Like I've got a Throne wish list down there. If you guys just want to say, well, give me a second here. I'll go to my Throne wish list. And I'll add it on there. Oh, I just do it this way, and then that. Good enough. There. And then it's just I have a Throne wish list too. Me too. You can find it under right here. Hey. Like I said, I'm not saying no. I just don't know the paint. I guess I need to start one. It's really a good thing to have. Um, there has been some approach in the past where people, I won't call it people specifically because I would feel, uh, I feel like if I specifically name them, they might not enjoy that. Where there's been some questions about like, how can I support the stream? How can I, what can I do to help out, kind of thing. And I've said, well, I've got a throne wish list, and those are things that I need for the stream to be more successful, right? And so they go, oh, I don't know, and I go, well, okay, well that's fine. I mean, this is just explicitly like when I need to make the stream uh, more beneficial for me and everyone else that's watching, right? And sometimes we add some gimmicky stuff to it because every now and then someone's like, "Oh, haha, would you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I would. Bet. I'll paint it. I don't give a shit. I'll paint with it. I don't care." I'm trying to find my glue right now because I broke one of these little spires. I never get those questions. You got to know the right people. Mostly it's people in my personal life who are like, "How can I support?" Who are outside of the stream, and I'm like, "Hey, like, just showing up and hanging out is good enough for me." And they're like, "Yeah, but I want to support monetarily." I'm like, "I won't take your money, but two things that really support the stream are like either product and paint or like subs, because subs are like they make me look good to subscribers. They make me look good to sorry, not subscribers. They make me look good to sponsors, which also support the stream when they do. Um, and subscribers also help. Like adding subs helps everyone avoid ads, just because Twitch makes us run ads. So I really don't have a choice if people watch them or not. Unfortunately. So those are the best ways to support the stream, either with like more product that can help me like do something different and interesting, or like with subs. Because I'm gonna be completely honest, with the subs, you don't earn a whole lot of money, if any. But mostly it looks good for um, sponsors who would show up and be like, "Hey, like, here's more product," and it's like, "Oh, cool, we get to play with new toys." I'm currently looking for my glue. I had CA glue somewhere here, and I cannot find it for the life of me. You know me and Colossal. That's not a bad network. Oh, I found the glue. It was sitting right next to me. It was behind my water bottle. I can't guarantee that Colossal and I are the best network, but we're pretty good. We're better than we're honestly we're better than some people. Let's see here. I don't know who those people are, but we could be worse, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, that should keep it upright. The problem is these little spires are so hard, like so easy to break. So Nightmare Blue is going on really nice. It's so dark everywhere else here. Once we get more color on this, you won't notice it anymore because they'll just tone down with everything else. I never ask people to buy me stuff for streams. I look at it as my content, my expenses. I mean, I get that, and that's generally how I do it. Um, but when we're talking about like do this specific thing, like yes, I'd love to, but my income is pretty much like non-existent, so it's hard for me to go out and just get a thing sometimes. So all I'm saying is like it's not for me; it's for the stream, right? I guess that's along the short of where I'm going with that. Again, I'll never directly ask for anything, but if that's something you want to see happen, that's the easiest way to make it happen. Until like months from now when I'm able to afford those paints. In a few days, we'll see what I can do. It's all good, man. Don't feel forced. That's the other thing too. Is I guess that's what I'm trying to say is don't feel forced to do it. It's just if we want to see the Mimi stuff, we can definitely do it. It's just I need the assistance. It's like I need the support. I'm just running this Night Lord's blue along all the edges here. Man, quit just my arm, God. You already sold me on it, I swear. You had me at, I don't care. I know. Oh, man. You guys are badass anyway. The only thing I ever want from you guys, and I mean as a want, realistically, is I just want you guys to support the community. That's all. And that doesn't mean give me money, ho ho lol. That means, in a quite literal sense, like if someone's got questions or someone wants to paint something and they don't know how, or if someone's new to the hobby, they would just show them the same respect and support that we were given early on. Pass it, pay it forward. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Damn, dude, ask more from me. I want pictures of Spider-Man. Damn it, noob! I need pictures of Spider-Man or you're fired. Oh shit. If anything, I have cards of Magic the Gathering of Spider-Man. It's funny, we did also get some Spider-Man Magic the Gathering cards too. It's so great. I'm a big J. Jonah Jameson fan. Just he's like one of the craziest characters. I mean, he's Spider-Man's boss, and I'm sure he knows Peter Parker is Spider-Man. He's gotta like well, and here's the thing too. J. Jonah Jameson, right? Okay, let's be real here for a minute. Let's talk about this seriously for a second. This guy's given this kid, this field reporter, so much time to get pictures of Spider-Man. So many opportunities, and he hasn't fucking fired him yet. I built a tribal Spider-Man deck with the cards I got. Nice. That's pretty boss. I can't lie, actually. Tribal Spider-Man's wild, dude. Did you also get that Spider-Man card where they're all pointing at each other, like in the meme? That was the one thing we wanted from that whole deck. From that whole set, rather. Nope. Oh, it's so funny. It's so great, dude. I still can't believe like Spider-Man's still employed with all the shit he's done to J. Jonah Jameson, you know? Like here's someone who consistently underperforms as a reporter. Someone who's taking all this time off work, who just disappears on a moment's notice. Sometimes doesn't even come in for work. Still employed. Been employed since the fucking 50s. Cosmic Spiders? Ooh. What's this? Architect, human verification page. Oh, okay. It's loading. Uh, what the hell? Oh, is this the... Hold on. Why don't I understand this? That's the deck? Okay. One sec here. Oh, it took me to capture and then it took me back. Ah, okay. Jesus, that's a lot of cards. The Clone Saga. Jesus. I didn't know you can make decks like this online. That's pretty cool. Of course, I didn't know you could share decks either, so that's also really cool. Hold on, just getting an email. What's this email about? I unlocked crowdfunding. Okay. Hmm. Let me look at this deck real quick on stream. Scarlet Spider, Kane, Spider Islanders. Oh, this is weird. Okay. Oh, these are cool. So it's set by draw, invasion, lands, counters, protection. This is a really cool way. Oh shit! It actually has prices for everything here. Oh, you got Spider Punk. Nice. When does it change? Ooh. Scout the city. Twitching doll. Spider toy. Add 1 mana of any color. Put a nest counter on Twitching doll. Sacrifice Twitching doll. Oh my god, is this the Toby Maguire web shooters? Wait, no, Toby Maguire didn't have web shooters. That's right. It was Middleton. Tom Hiddleston. Some Sun Spider Nimble Wetter. Thwip. Spider Suit. Spider Mobile. Oh my god. Spider Girl Legacy Hero. Nice. Origin of Spider Man. These are cool tokens. Friendly Neighborhood. Enchant Land. When this aura enters, create 3/1/1 green and white human citizen creature tokens. Enchanted Land has one. Has one. Tap target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each creature you control. Activate only as a sorcery. Nice. Some of this art's really cool. Spider Bite Web Warden. Jesus. Spider-Man 2099. That's pretty sick, dude. I have 24 commander decks. Jesus. I've never actually played Magic the Gathering. The commissar tried to teach me at one point, but I don't have the mind for it. It's just something I find it's really challenging for me to keep track of. It's not that I don't want to learn. It's one of those things where I'm just like I just don't understand what it is I'm supposed to be doing. And so I'm just like I think I'm supposed to be doing this, and then the rules change immediately, and I'm like I can't. Like I've given it like a really valid shot. So I tried to get the commissar to teach me how to play it, and she was like, "Nah, it's just too much for you." And I was like, "I know." I guess Jesus Christ looks like this guy. Damn. Check my melody. The objective of Magic the Gathering is absolutely murder the opponent. That concept I understand. It's just like all the other rules, like how you play your decks and whatnot, and how you play their cards. That stuff always catches me off guard, and it's like I don't really understand the trust system. Where it's like I guess I don't understand trust, but like I don't understand the trust system where it's like my card does this, and it's like okay, how do I know that? And then your opponent's like, well, you should know that because that's this deck, right? It's like I didn't know that. Like I don't have all the time in the world to sit and study like how the game's played and whatnot. Ask to read the card. I mean, yeah, but it's always like someone's like, it does this thing. And it's like, okay, can I read the card? And it's like, yes. And then it's like sitting there while they wait for me to finish reading the card. I'm like, all right, I guess it does do that. And they're like, oh, you take forever. And I'm like, I know, because I don't know how to play the game. And like, if I just believe you randomly, like, I don't know. I just don't know. Warhammer, at least I understand kind of a little bit because as soon as the game begins, or even during the setup phase, we explain each of our parts to the other person, and I can reference everything they've got, and I'm like, okay, it's this, 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 and this, and it's like, yep, okay. And even if I forget, they're like, oh, I do this, and it's like, oh, okay, cool, I get that. I just find like the Magic game, it's like, it's a good game. Don't be wrong, just not for me. I appreciate the cards. I think they look beautiful. You need someone to teach you at your own pace. I really do. I have a difficult time learning new game systems. I might just have a challenging time learning things in general. I guess it's the other thing that I'm learning. Hey, Cerberus, Warhammer 40K, don't steal our malls this time. We will shoot. How you doing today, man? We are painting a Sororita Exorcist. Right now we're using Night Lord's Blue just as our edge highlight. You're super tired? It is Sunday, so I totally understand that. What time is it where you are? Holy moly. Get Magic the Gathering Arena. It's a good start to start learning. I've got that on my phone right now. I don't want to do anything. Totally understand them, man. Come in, just chill out. That's totally cool. Like if you just want to hang out here and just do nothing, you don't even have to chat. Just chill. I'll do all the talking. Trust me. I'm good at that. It's 5:16. Oh man, lucky you. It's like I'm 3 hours ahead, so it's like pretty close to like. Well, actually, it's 8:15 right now. 8:16, I should say, explicitly. I've got Magic the Gathering Arena, but like Go Go Mountain Time. Go Go Mountain Time. Go Go Gadget Mountain Time. How's it helpful, Uncle Gadget? I don't know. You can get Magic the Gathering Arena on PC. Ooh, that's interesting. I didn't actually know you could get it on PC. I don't spend a lot of time on PC, so I'll have to see if I can get it on Steam and then go give it a shot. I used to play a lot of Hearthstone back in the day, so maybe it's not too far off from that. For Hearthstone, I barely understood too. The thing that really keeps me away from Magic the Gathering, I guess, is that like if you haven't got the cards, you kind of you're backed into a corner a lot of times. I got described as a mall goth yesterday. Can you guys believe that? And I was like, I guess so. I've just been leaning into it since. A what? A mall goth. So like, it's like a goth kid, but like, it's just you wear kind of like a generalized like, you're not like a traditional goth kind of thing where it's like, oh, I dress like with the black lipstick and everything. It's just like I'm just gonna wear a bunch of black and like big expensive boots and chains. And I'm like, I thought that's just what a goth kid was. And they're like, no, no, no. There's like traditional goths and like, um, what do you call it there? There's romantic goths, traditional goths, vampiric goths, black metal goths, and I'm like, no, I'm just gonna wear a hoodie and big stompy boots and look like a punk kid. That's kind of my thing, and that is kind of my thing. And they're like, well, you're a mall goth, and I'm like, in what way? And they're like, well, do you like new metal? And I'm like, yeah. And like, then you're a new goth, and I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I'm a mall goth. What the fuck? You didn't know I wear boots? I wore big stompers. My demonias. I grew up with just one called goth. Yeah, so did I. But they've got so many like subgenres of goth kids now. It's so weird. Like I'm not offended by it, but I'm just like I didn't think of myself that way. I always thought like mall goth kids were like annoying kids who like just pretended to like goth stuff. But I'm like, I guess that is my aesthetic. I mean, I'm super cheery and polite, which I guess is not the goth aesthetic. You have to look dead and act dead, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm just hanging out. Why am I not allowed to drink the paint water? We had to remove the drink paint water. Um, it was considered potentially unsafe as a repeatable action because someone may choose to do that, and I have the capacity to bounce back, but someone else may not, which was a real concern of mine after the fact. Grim Reaper, how you doing, man? Sorry to disappoint about not being able to drink the paint water anymore. I do not recommend doing it anyway. I've done it a few times. It is not tasty. Doing well, how are you? I'm doing well. It's Sunday. It's like 8:20 over here. We've got like 40 minutes left in stream, so I'm just kind of working along our Sororita here, just doing the outline in Night Lord Blue, just as our chunky highlight, and just letting it dry. And then we're gonna hit it with our next blue, which is gonna be the Fang, just because it's kind of the next color up in the scale. Well, I'm good. It's been a fantastic week. I mean, we still got tonight to go before we call it quits. And we're just painting through this, just working through it. One of the first things we did when stream started here was we started putting on Abaddon Black with the airbrush. So that was kind of cool. Although putting Abaddon Black, in hindsight, putting Abaddon Black over top of matte black just looks exactly the same. So that was interesting, to say the least. All right. I'm under arrest. One sec. I'm under arrest for at least 5 minutes now. There we go. There's one cuff. Jesus. Come on. There we go. It's the commissar's idea. Now I'm under arrest until how much longer? 4.5 minutes. Oh Jesus, my wrists are totally bound by this. I gotta reduce it on the screen. There we go. Okay. Jesus, this is legit hard. The amount of brush control I have is greatly reduced now. Thanks a lot, noob. Oh, Jesus, that's actually legitimately hard. Oh, fuck. So something new we're doing, which is, uh, every time someone redeems that, love you, buddy. Thanks, dude. So fun fact is, if you did that again, like a second time, it would increase the time instead of just start it over. God. Having this redeem is a very funny gimmick. Oh, thank you. We came up I don't even remember how we came up with it. It was just, like, on the fly, and it was like, "Oh, fuck, that'd be hilarious." Like, get arrested. I think it was the, uh, the police stream that we did, where we were pretending to be police officers and listening to, like, the Bad Boys theme. Love the music, by the way. Thanks, man. Because of me? Ah, that's what it was. Yes, you were under arrest for stealing our minis. I remember now. And we were gonna shoot. But check it out. Every time someone shoots now, I get shot by mistake because I'm in the line of sight, line of fire. Is it a big empty? Is it big MT? What? Oh, this song. Oh, sorry. Uh, that was Big Empty by Stone Temple Pilots. Yes, you are correct. Good ear, by the way. I will save up enough points to have you under arrest for the whole stream. That would be hilarious. Can you imagine? That Brush is under arrest again. Call it the Warhammer heist stream. I'm 'This is actually legitimately difficult. I honestly, because I keep trying to move my wrist to a more, like, neutral position, and I just can't. Which I didn't think was a thing until I actually get the handcuffs on, and now I'm, like, kind of interested as to why it's so difficult now. I can still paint, which is nice, but my god, am I missing that range. I'm not very experienced in painting, but it's fun to hang out and chat while painting. Hell yeah, dude. You don't have to be super experienced. You can just hang out. 40 seconds to go. Oh, yeah. 40 seconds more, and then I'm free from the shackles. 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey! I just gotta finish up this one little ridge here in the back. God damn it, Teb. I didn't even get the cuffs off and they're back on. You son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. You waited. I saw that. You waited specifically. I've painted a total of 12 minis. Hey, it's okay, man. I'm up to 20. Where the hell am I now? 33, 32 minis? Something like that. I guess I'm under arrest again. Thanks, Tab. I almost had the cuffs off, too. Not really paying attention, but came back in time for the countdown. It's all good, man. Your timing was supreme anyway. It was superfluous. You're just going to be perpetually under arrest from now. That's probably what'll happen. I'm just going to be like whole streams just under arrest. I have the right to remain silent. Anything I do and say can be used in a court of the Imperium. I do not have the right to a psyker. If I need a commissar, one is going to be appointed to me anyway. For real, I should be read my Miranda rights. My Imperial Miranda rights. Can you imagine? Guys, what would my Imperial Miranda rights even be? Because obviously you do not have the right to remain silent. You're guilty until proven not tainted. You're considered heretical until you're proven unheretical. You're considered to have heresy until proven otherwise. Everything you say and do will be used against you. If you cannot afford a psyker, one will not be provided. You're considered corrupted until alibi is proven. We have a simple test for that. We just shoot you in the head, and if you survive, it's heretical. What if you don't? Then you're proven innocent. If you survive, heresy. If you don't, safe. I got your best commissar. God. You're going to witch hunting approach. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the heresy, right? Just adding a little bit more here. There we go. Minute and a half. Your commissar is Commissar Yarg. Oh, God. I would argue my current commissar is more aggressive than Commissar Yarg, but that's just my opinion. And she's napping right now, so. There are no Miranda rights in 40k? Exactly. Because there's just no one in the 40k universe named Miranda, that's why. I keep cleaning my brush and I keep finding another spot that I want to put some more of this color on. There we go. Okay, that's Night Lord Blue. So next is the Fang, because this is our secondary highlight. Thankfully, I can open up the paint. So you're going to Adeptus. So you're going for Adeptus Sororitas? Jesus. Just looking 38,000 years back. God. Sororita rights. You're going for Adeptus Sororitas? I don't know. This is a... So I've had... Here's the thing is, I have a backlog of minis. At one point, I started playing Black Templar, and I was like, oh, I want a really cool model I can put in there. So I was like, the Sororita Exorcist looks really cool, right? And then later on, once I found out how to actually play 40k, which is I'm still trying to learn, but once I found out how like composition works, it was like, oh fuck, I can't use this model, but I still own it. So it became, what do I do with it, right? So now it's like, well, I'm just going to work through my backlog and paint some cool minis. And it's like this one's sitting on the backlog, and then my commissar was like, you don't, like, you're never going to get to it if you just keep painting other stuff. So take Sundays and do, I don't know, Sister Spent. And I was like, that's hilarious. Yes, we should do that. So Sister Spent is just Brother Exhaustus, uh, cousin, second cousin, third cousin removed on his uh, gene seed side. I don't know. Just a why not? Exactly. Exactly. So it's like, oh, okay, why not? Fuck it. And I've got a couple Sororita now, not just this one. Because back then I was like, oh, I could just use those units. Fuck it. And then, like I said afterwards, I was like, oh, fuck, I can't use those units. God damn it. Because I need to have a whole army of them to use them kind of thing. So they are sitting like on my shelf. But now we spend Sundays working on Sororita. You can see here the Fang is quite bright. And we still have brighter colors like Fenrisian Gray. And it's only because we have no other colors here, because we just have Abaddon Black on it. And a little bit of Corvus Black. Whoa, Jesus Christ! Oh shit, I don't have to wear these anymore. God damn it. One sec. I can take these off again. I didn't even see. Thanks, noob. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Free. Freedom. You son of a bit. I just took... Okay. God damn it. All right. Back on they go. Motherfucker. It's what I said. Noob reminded me that I didn't have to wear them anymore. Alright, give me a second here. Oh, I got paint on them already. Oh, well. We got them at Spencer's. Alright. There. Oh, Jesus Christ! I've been shot. I've been shot. I'm not resisting. Now, you see, if I put this on OnlyFans, I could charge $10 a month for this. You're making orcs? Nice. What type of orcs? Alright. Okay, alright. There. This, and then this. Beast snag is nice. And we're back under arrest again. I literally, and I mean this seriously, literally, had just taken them off. Like, just finished. So your timing was impeccable. You can take them off? I can't. Not for another 3 minutes and 20 seconds. You don't get to be unarrested just because someone says so. Unless that person's a police officer. I have 20 Beast Snagga boys, 1 Beast Boss, for 4 Squig Hog boys, and a Bomb Squig. Jesus. It's a fun little list. We have 10 Gretchen, 10 Gretchen, 20 boys. I use my points on Stop Resisting. Stop Resisting's hilarious. But it only shoots me. Unless it's the person who redeemed it. Even then, it's like, once I'm under arrest, I'm under arrest. There's no going back until the timer cuts out. Just because, like, you could put the timer on and then someone else could add 5 minutes to it, and it's like, I could take it off and then have to put it on again in 5 minutes. It's like, eh. Imagine getting arrested, someone random pedestrian walking by and says, "You can unarrest yourself." Oh, thanks, man. It's like, I don't know if I can. He's like, don't worry, I'm a cop. Oh, cool. Thanks, dude. Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Not advice, but that'd be fucking hilarious to do in public. Some guy's like, I definitely didn't crash my car into that building. And it's like, no, sir, you did. You're under arrest. And someone's like, you can just unarrest yourself. Police hate this one trick. Find out why police are going crazy about this one simple trick. Posture check, thank you. Oh! Posture check is one thing, but when you're doing it handcuffed, I almost feel like it's get a little bit more kink code to it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, check my posture, daddy. Oh god, drink the water. Hi, Commissar. We were just talking about you. Should I be on my knees when I drink the water? I have to drink it with both hands. I hope you know that, right? Like I'm under arrest. I had to drink it like a baby. That was not completely intentional, but it doesn't make it less funny. Like the funny thing about like doing the posture check with like these on is that like my chest just sticks out. So like I guess I totally get it now on arresting time. Oh my god, yes, thank you. The trick is getting off as fast as I can so I don't have to get it on faster. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Fuck yeah, some Slipknot. Fuck yeah. Duality is so good, dude. I'm free. Suck my dick. I'm free. Is it good live? I've never seen them live. They don't do a lot of touring. Jesus Christ! Thanks, Commissar. Ooh, thank you for the follow, Grim Reaver. Appreciate that, man. It's so funny. I was looking at the report yesterday, like just where we're at, and we're like, almost at like 100 like followers. It's crazy to think like we started streaming like what 3-4 months ago, and we're coming up this fast. Like we are moving along faster than I expected. Into the fire of battle, onto the anvil of war. Hell yeah, homie! Jesus Christ! I've been shot. Just keeping a tight edge highlight here with that color of the fang. As tight as I can, at least. My dad plays salamanders. Really? If you want to check out a guy who plays salamanders primarily and paints them a lot, I would highly recommend another friend of the channel here. This guy. Oh, that didn't pop. One sec. There we go. So Proficient is his name on Twitch, and he paints primarily salamanders. And he's got quite a good breadth of knowledge over them too. We've been thinking about doing salamanders as well. That's the other thing too. At some point, I've got to do a stream where I paint some salamanders. I'm going to get Pro to teach me how to paint them because he's been painting them for so long now. Uh-oh. What did we post? Hold on. Sounds fun. He's definitely a really chill dude too. Oh, that's sick. You get to see Slipknot live. That's so dope, dude. Check this out. It's so sick. So jealous. So I'm Atlantic Canadian, and it's just nobody comes here, right? Unless it's like they're ending their career or near the end of their career. And I understand why. It's because there's just not a lot of like audience here. Like we have like my whole province has a maximum of like 800,000 people in it. Those Dragon Force, Mastodon, Disturbed, and Slipknot. Jesus, that's awesome. Man, I'm so jealous. God, first time I ever heard Rob Zombie was on Twisted Metal. I think it's Twisted Metal 2. Mayhem Fest '08, mini stage, sorry, main stage. Slipknot, Disturbed, Dragon Force, Mastodon, Jägermeister, stage edit, Machine Head, Airborne 5, Finger Death Punch, Walls of Jericho, Jägermeister, opening band, Hot Topic stage, damn, uh, Under Oath, Black Tide, Suicide Silence, 36 Crazy Twists, and the Red Chord. Damn. That makes me so jealous. Being in Atlantic Canada, you don't get to go to these like any of these music venues or any of these music um, festivals because we have like Boxcar down here, which Boxcar is like you just kind of show up into this big country music festival. Which I mean, two umlauted A's in that message. Jagermeister and Jagermeister. I think it's just because it's the name of the bands. I can imagine. Fuck yeah. It looks like it'd be a lot of fucking fun, dude. I want to go see like some of these bands live. Like I wanted to see Nine Inch Nails when they were in Toronto, but like being in Atlantic Canada, it's so expensive. Like to travel out to there, it's like almost 2 grand, and then you have to get a hotel for like the night, which is even crazier. Like the coolest thing we have coming to my province is we have the Venga Boys and Prozac are coming here. Which I mean, that's still cool, but like it doesn't have the same allure. Ooh, ash ayo hole on your keyboard. How'd you manage that? Dude, let me know. I'll go to a metal concert here. Hell yeah, dude. Basically, just live in Sweden. That's fair. Long pressing the keyboard for each letter. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, you're on mobile. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. It's so funny too. Like I was watching something. Well, not watching something. I was looking at my statistics for Twitch, and it was like most of your viewers are mobile users, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Or just have them on theirs if there are any other layer. Yeah, exactly. Tell your friends, tell your family. Bring your phone out to them and be like, Mom, Dad, you need to subscribe to this guy on Twitch. His name is Burnup Rush. Hold the phone out to them and show them what we're doing right now, and they'll go, please, Mr. and Mrs. Uh Twitch follower, uh your son and or daughter and or child is watching my stream and they would like you to watch me as well. Imagine some real guerrilla marketing, walking around with a phone. That would be a street team. That would be hilarious. Did I forget to do this side? I forgot to do this side. Ah. Thankfully, I still have the color here. Or just had them on there. They're the only other lads. Yeah. And there we have the special Norwegian mark used. Um, O and E. I think I pronounced that correctly. And O. There's a really cool music video I watched at one point, um, which ended up being more educational than they intended. And it was like, my keyboard has these special letters. And O. And O. It was like trying to be funny. But it was like, oh, that's how you pronounce those letters? It was like the same guys that do the song Compliments. Taking out the trash. No compliments. Well, it's either Danish or not have to pronounce those letters. Yeah, it's entirely fair. Is it can never be too short? Yeah. See, I have the experience of uh being totally ignorant to the rest of the world as a Canadian. Not that I prefer to be, but it just changes your outlook at things a little bit. Just gonna finish up this edge trim here, and then we'll have to start thinking about what we do next Sunday. Because we're coming up on time here soon. We're about 6. What the fuck are those words? The best educational song is the Animaniacs, where they sing all the countries in the world. Oh my god, I know that one. I think it's just all the countries in America. No, it's all the countries in the world. You're right. I do know that one, and it's absolutely insane. Russian? Would you just call me Sukabliata? I don't speak no Chinese. Looks good, bud. Oh shit! Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. From writing, I appreciate that. The question is, how do I pronounce that in? Ooh, that's a good question. in other languages, how do you pronounce certain words in English? I mean, like, because like that's such a weird concept. Because when you say those words in like German or like Swedish or whatever, it's like okay, I know how it sounds in this language, but when you say it in English, how does it sound, kind of thing. Not the words in English, but when you pronounce them, how does it sound? I guess you can't pronounce it in another language, can you? I guess that's not really a thing. I think I'm overthinking my problem here. Is it the Russian text says? Oh, okay. Thank you. At least I hope that's what it says. You mean like phonetics of English speakers? Yes, exactly that. Phonetics is exactly the word. Ich soll dich weiter unterrichten. I. Okay, so for oh, oh Jesus Christ! I am under arrest. Stop resisting. I'm under arrest. Sure. Imagine a Scottish person with a heavy accent pronouncing snow. Snow. Oh my god. Alright, Commissar. So instead of snow, it's oh. Alright. We're under arrest. Snow. Okay. I'm putting the cuffs on. Wait, do I have this right? I must. I think I do. Hold on. Maybe I've got this wrong. There we go. That's right now. Because I have access to the actual cuff now. God damn, this cuff. Problem is, it takes like a minute to put this cuff on. Jesus Christ! I'm not resisting. I'm putting the cuffs on. I swear. Oh God. Oh my God. I'm working on it. I'm putting the cuffs on, officer. I swear. Oh my God. Why is this so hard to put on this time? I swear I'm not stalling. I'm not resisting. There. And for the ah. The umlaut A. Try pronouncing Horace normally. Horace. Or sorry, Horace. Or is it like Horace? Also, I can't end stream until I'm unarrested. The O sounds like an A. Oh. So instead of saying like okay. So ho. So instead of A, it's O. Okay. So it's sno o. It's funny. Every now and then we have these like language lessons where I just end up learning a new language on stream, which to me is just fantastic. I love it. If I'm being honest, I actually like I actually like learning these things. Snow. Oh. My stream can be educational. Maybe I can apply for like an educational grant. And for A, the A with the umlaut. It's basically just how you pronounce A. Oh, so it's just A, like an air, air. Oh, A, air, R, air, 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 air is sliding down. Um, air, A, air. Now I don't know how to pronounce air. The AI sounded. The AI sound. Uh, air. How do I pronounce air without the R? Because the R is like the main phonetic point in the word air. Uh, air, 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 air. Maybe it's just the shut off of that word where it's like instead of A, it's A. Are you fucking serious? 5 more minutes under arrest?
Lizard.
You son of a bitch. It's so hard to explain. We are serious. Oh god. Alright, I guess we're still under arrest. We can't. And Jesus Christ, stop shooting me! I'm not resisting, I swear, officer. Oh, Lord. Well, I'm still under arrest. I still think it's funny just learning about. I learned something new about myself today, guys. You know, I put on these cuffs as a haha yee hoo hoo, look at me, funny joke guy, haha, whatever. And then someone made me check my posture, and you know what happened? I think I learned a little bit more about Mr. Brush today. Oh, yes, Daddy. Oh, God. Actually, I gotta check my bag again. There. But seriously, it does actually make my chest puff out like I'm presenting. It's interesting. Posture check plus under arrest equals kinky. Really, cuffs plus anything seemingly makes it more kinky. I don't know what it is. It's just these cuffs make everything like 20 times more kinky. Speaking of, I'm going to take a sip of Monster right here. I have to drink it with both hands. Simple math. Handcuffs plus anything is kinky. I would love to see a police officer try to arrest me. He'd be like, all right, you're under arrest. And I'd be like, you want to check me again? They'd be like, no, we're good. I'm so glad Jack chose pink cups. On tonight's stream, we have Kinky Brush. God. I may have a brush kink. I might have a little brush kink. Oh god, it's so weird to use these cuffs and everything else. I'm learning a lot about myself tonight, guys, as it would seem. I'm gonna try and keep these highlights super tight. As tight as I can. And just pick out some areas that might get a little bit of light. Excuse me. That's what she said. Oh god. I really should have that as a sound effect. That's what she said. Michael. You want to check me again? Why'd you hide a bollocks dagger? Which were actually used and had that name in your pants. Excuse me? Excuse me? That's a thing? What the fuck is a bollock dagger? Do I want to know? You want to check my pants? I got a dagger in there. Look up bollocks dagger. I will after stream. I'll do that after stream. I feel like we're getting extremely close to Twitch TOS, so I just want to make sure I'm not doing something that Twitch might be like, nah, I don't know. So we're just using rust gray right now. And we're just keeping a really sharp highlight on this. Just because there's some spaces here that could use the light. It looks like a dagger that is too egg-shaped as a traditional... Oh! Is that the one that, like, you twist open? The torture device? Held in the hip at the front. Interesting. Oh! Oh! Is it because it's shaped like a bollocks? Or because it, like, cuts bollocks because of where it's held at? Because both sound terrible. So I'm just highlighting the tops of these where the light's going to hit. Not being too precise. Just kind of picking out where I think light is. Doing some volumetric highlighting, basically. It's shaped like a pear. Ah! Okay. Because that sounds suspiciously like a very specific torture device. Is it all around too? He's a repent now. Oh god, yes, it's... The timer's up. Yes. Uh, 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 uh. I'm free. Dobby's a free elf. You drop off. Have a great one. Thanks, man. You too. Take care. Be safe. Take care of yourself. And you can try to take care of somebody else. And remember to praise the Emperor. We have an ad that's supposed to be starting soon, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel that ad. Just because we're coming up on time here. And I'm going to snooze it. There we go. And what we can do is we can talk about what we did today and what we're doing next Sunday. Because we are coming up on time for our end of stream. Arrest him quickly. I swear we'll get through this before then. Guys might not have enough points. So we did some edge highlighting on our Sororita EXORCIST here. We used 3 colors. We used Night Lord Blue. Oh, sorry, we used a couple colors. We used Abaddon Black, Corvus Black, Night Lord Blue, and Rust Gray. 2 new? Ah, you gotta hang around. Trust me. When we come back next week, we're going to take more Rust Gray and do some more of these lighting highlights, wherever they are. And then also use some Fenrisian Gray to do some dot highlighting for the lights. Just to make them a lot brighter. To make that just use and clean. But we got a lot done today. We got a lot of colors on here. We get a lot of little highlighting done. So we're just trying to keep all the light on the top of the actual tank right now. He spit it out. Yeah, I know. And this is kind of the plan. Oh, Slipknot's so sick, dude. So yeah, this is looking really clean right now. Any place where there's like a little bit overpaint, where it just looks kind of iffy, we're gonna come back with some Nightlord blue and just make that chunky highlight come back. Or we'll take some Abaddon black and just tighten it up with a really thin strip, and that's what's gonna make it even cleaner. So we no longer have to worry about how clean it looks at first, because we can just make it as clean as we need to. Um, but it's been a good stream. I appreciate you guys arresting me a few times. Gahabs, hey man, how's it going? You're just coming in just as we're getting ready to end stream. If you arrest me, Lizard, arrest him. Arrest that man. I'll give you guys 1 minute to arrest me. If you can't arrest me in a minute, then I get to get away. Before he gets away. Hold on. Julie back, man. Welcome back. Welcome back. You're back just in time. We just finished doing some edge highlighting on our Exorcist. It's looking really sharp. We still have to do a bunch of cleanup a little bit later on, but so far it's just a start. I've been arrested a whole bunch tonight. Someone arrest that man.
Lizard.
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 All those lizards.
Lizard.
You guys are buying all the cheap candy when you really could arrest me for life for a cosmic chocolate bar.
Lizard.
Oh. You know what, guys? Looks like I might just get away after all. Chalk this one up for lizard. Let me read those out quick. Lizard. I'm not gonna read all of them. But I'm getting away today, guys. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me tonight and being around to chill while we just paint through some stuff. And I appreciate everyone who arrested me tonight. But it looks like this one's getting away. I'm doing it. So I need you to do a couple things before we see each other again, before you arrest me on Tuesday. What are those things I need you to do? First off, I need you to be safe. Second of all, I need you to take care of yourself or take care of somebody else if you can. And third of all, I need you to praise the Emperor. So let's find somebody to raid. Be safe, boss man. Thanks, man. You too. You take care, Chalupa Batman. Not very gothic of you. Totally don't take care of yourself. If you can find 13 people to follow us too, we'll be up to 100 people. Can you believe it? We're at 87 right now. Can you believe that? That's crazy. We're almost at 100. That's so insane. I don't even know how long we've been going now, but it's just so wild. You know who's streaming right now is Nanzel in Distress. Why don't we go pay them a visit? We're gonna just go scare the shit out of them. I might be able to help. Oh? Do you have someone you would like to recommend? I'm gonna go to the end screen. And we're gonna talk about who we're gonna raid. No for the followers? Oh! That'd be cool. I greatly appreciate that, man. But feel no need to do that. If you feel like you'd like to do that, by all means. For tonight, though, let's go over and raid Nanzel in Distress. I try to help. I appreciate it, man. You're always a huge help. I love having you in the crew, dude. We'll have to collab together again sometime. Until then, take care, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye.